On May the 4th, which was this week, because May the 4th be with you, Disney Plus put out a Maggie Simpson short called The Force Awakens from its nap, because it is about Maggie again doesn't go to the Ayn Rand School for Tots, instead goes to Jabba Hutt's Jedi preschool, and then you just get a ton of Star Wars references. It is like she goes there, you see Ahsoka, you see Chewbacca, you see like various characters in the background. She has a lightsaber fight with Darth Maul for some reason. BB-8's there. They show you Star Wars rules. Literally, it stops and goes, Star Wars always has to have these things. And then you see characters wave at you, and then it ends. So, here's the thing. This was horrible. This was so bad. And I don't love the Maggie shorts in general. I don't think they know what to do with them. But this was really terrible. And I just don't really understand what Disney is doing with The Simpsons when they're making things like this. This is just a ton of Star Wars references. This is all this really is. It is not interesting. There's nothing they're saying with Star Wars. It's just like, look, there's Ahsoka. Look, there's Lando. There's baby Darth Maul. And even its own logic, like the logic of its own storytelling, doesn't hold up because they have to make more references. Because there's literally a part where like Maggie has her pacifier Nook is taken away. BB-8 helps her get a new one. And then instantly Darth Maul baby, because why not, shows up and attacks BB-8. And then she turns her Nook into a lightsaber. But it's like, why? But that was like the whole point. And then you throw that away. So like, what's even the logic to this? Like, what's her drive for this whole thing? Like, there's like no logic to it. It was just like, but Darth Maul's a thing, and so we have to reference this. Ahsoka's a thing. It's just like what The Simpsons used to make references for like a point, or if they're random, there was something to it. This was very bad. I really just don't understand what they think The Simpsons is supposed to be. I think Family Guy could have done a better job, frankly, which there's only one joke I actually liked, which was when her and Darth Maul are fighting. There was like a Death Star, like this one definitely won't explode, and she just like touches it and it blows up. That was kind of funny. But the rest of it was like, there was no point to it. There was no logic to it. There was no story they were telling. They had a thing at the end where they show the pictures of the Simpsons doing Star Wars stuff, which that would have even been better. Like this whole like, why have Maggie at a daycare center that's Star Wars themed? Like, what's the point of that? And like, that really didn't work. And there's no like sense of reality to it. Like, if you had the Simpsons just doing a scene from Star Wars, that would have been better than this. There's like no point to it. There's no logic to it. There's no story to it. And the continued thing I have a problem with these Disney animated shorts that they keep putting out for properties is like, you own pop culture. You have all the opportunity in the world. You have all the best animation studios. And then you put out something like this. And like, it just makes me incredibly disappointed because you have all these eyes on you and this is what you produce. Like, you have like all these people who really just need a shot at being a storyteller, and you're just like making like really subpar Simpsons crap. Like this was embarrassing. Like, that's what this was. Like, I mean, I saw more people get upset at the end Gracie Films thing with the mouse logo and stuff. And like, you're not really making fun of corporations. You're just like, haha, Disney's stock went down because Maggie got pushed over with this bookcase that looks like the animation building in Disney and stuff. Like, I got every reference because there wasn't interesting Easter eggs. This was so pathetic on so many levels. And there was just so many funny, just quick things you could have done instead of like whatever the fuck this was. There was no story. There was nothing interesting about it. And I get like these things are just like very much in one ear and out the other kind of things, but like, could you just like kind of try to put some effort in? It really felt like they ordered lunch and started writing, and by the time their seamless showed up, they just like jotted some crap down about Star Wars rules and like stopped writing it. Like, it really just felt haphazard. It felt very bad, and I was very disappointed by it. I think this is maybe the worst Maggie short I've seen so far, and definitely one of the worst Simpsons things I may have ever seen. I think it is probably maybe the most disappointed, and I think I'm just going to continue to be disappointed by Disney because it's like the Toy Story shorts have a point, have a story to them, Like, it's totally about telling a story. There was no story. This was just Star Wars references at a daycare center. And I kept asking myself why, and there was no answer, because they don't even care to answer me one. They just want me to see that they made a Star Wars reference. And I'm sorry, like, that is just not something that would be at all interesting, especially at this point. And frankly, everyone involved, who are major Simpsons writers, by the way, should know better at this point.